We're going to be looking at an introduction to polynomials. This is going to lead up to dividing polynomials, finding roots of polynomials. You kind of already have a basic anyway dealing with polynomials in terms of distribution. This is going a little bit further in depth and talking about the general form and all of that good information. So a general form of a polynomial, your highest degree, aka your exponent, is listed on the left and it goes down in descending order. And I already write polynomials in this form because I know it's the general form and this is what we're looking for. So for instance, if I were to have 3x squared plus 6x minus 10. So looking at this, the 3, 6, and 10, negative 10 are my coefficients, and we've talked about this before. With that, the leading coefficient would be the 3, the x squared, and then it goes x to the first, and then no x because we're going from the highest degree, which is 2, by the way, and then we're going in descending order. Now, some people will ask, what if you have two different variables? You know, how do you make it so that you can have it going in descending order, and what, is our degree? So for instance, if I have 4x cubed y to the second plus 10x squared y to the third minus 2x to the first y to the first. Okay, so looking at this, my x's, notice, went down in order. The y's didn't necessarily go down in order, but like I said, you're just kind of rearranging it so that at least one of your exponents is going down in order. Here's how you find the degree of this. The degree of a polynomial that has with multiple variables, you take a term. So remember, a term would be like this negative 2x1, y1. You take the highest degree of term. So in our case, either the first term or the second term, because they both have 3 plus 2 to give us a degree of 5. So that's what you do when you have multiple variables in this situation. We also have special classifications of polynomials. So it's a mononomial if you have one term. Give you an example, 3x squared. Okay, a binomial has two terms, 3x squared plus 6x. A trinomial has three terms, 3x squared plus 6x minus 10. Now, after that, they don't have any special classifications. Okay. So we're going to just run through an example and make sure we're classifying things correctly and we have information about our polynomial. So let's say that I have 10x to the fifth plus 8x cubed minus 4. So starting off, my degree here is 5. This is a trinomial. My leading coefficient or this is sometimes denoted with a to the n, is going to be 10. A1 is going to be 8 because you're going down. A0 is going to be -4 as my coefficients. The other thing, looking at this is in fact a polynomial. So something to also note, a polynomial has to be in this form where there's no division. Okay, so if I were to have x squared plus 1 over x minus 2, this is not a polynomial because there's division and it wouldn't cancel. However, if I were to have x squared minus 1 over x minus 1, this is a polynomial. And the reason why is because you can factor the top to be x plus 1 times x minus 1 over x minus 1, in which the x minus 1's cancel, so you're left with x plus 1. This is a polynomial. So again, you can't have division. It might look like it starts out as division, but you may have to simplify it in order to make it into a polynomial.